Hello everyone, welcome to Acquire IAS. Today we are going to discuss MCQs on current affairs, friends, right? MCQs on current affairs, which is most important for all kind of competitive examinations, especially UPSC, right? So this is the day 4 series, right? You can contact me on this following number, that is 9640123412, and you can simultaneously join our Telegram channel by entering this name, right friends, that is Acquire IAS. Next we see the first question of this video, that is first question is, when did the South Africa was included in the BRICS? Options are 2009, 2010, 2011, and none of the above. So let me tell you the answer for this question. The answer for this question is option number B, that is 2010. In 2010, the South Africa has been included, and BRICS stands for Brazil, right friends? Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. Before 2010, this acronym was BRIC, that is only 4 nations, that is Brazil, Russia, India and China, right? So next we see, and here the development of this, the rotational basis, friends, right? The heading of this secretary, that is BRICS secretary, was on the rotational basis in the acronym of the BRICS, that is, for example, in 2020 the BRICS was headed by Brazil, in 2021 it will be headed by Russia, in 2022 India, in 23 in China, and in 24 South Africa, right friends? 24, 23, 22, 21 and 20. So in this it will go in a particular order, right? So next we see another question. Let us move. Which of the following options are correct regarding SAARC member nations? So first of all, let me tell you what does the SAARC stands for. SAARC stands for South Asian Association Regional Cooperation, friends, right? Next options here are Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Option B, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Maldives, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Option C, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and option D, India, Maldives, Nepal, Sri Lanka, right? So here, for such kind of problems, how to solve, let me tell you friends. A small trick for this is, you should, first of all, you should be very much clear about the static points, friends, right? Static points, like when did the SAARC came in the operation, right? When it was launched. Second, its member. Third, its headquarters. Fourth, its cooperation segments, cooperation areas. Fifth, who is heading currently, right? So in this way, these are the few steps which you need to focus, damn sure friends, for damn sure, right? Next we see the answer for this question, that is A is the correct answer, that is Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Right? Let me tell you once again: Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Right? I hope you got this. So you please, your homework is, you should mark these countries in your atlas and mark the capitals of these countries and important cities as well from these nations, friends, right? So by this you will get little bit practice about the map pointing as well. Next we see for the third question is, World Press Freedom Index published every year by Reporters Sans Frontiers. Option B, Reporters Without Borders. Option C, both A and B, and option D is neither A nor B. right? Let me tell you one thing here. India's World Press Freedom Index has been decreased by 2 points, right? Decreased by 2 points. And now let me tell you the answer for this question. Before telling you the answer for this question, I would like to remember you can join our Telegram channel by typing this Acquire IAS from your Telegram channel, right? Or else the links will be given in the description box. You can even go there, right? Second thing is, this series is from May 1st to May 31st of 2021, right? May 1st of 2022, May 31st of 2021, and it is most important for UPSC prelims 2021, which is going to be held on June 27th of 2021, right? So I hope you understood this. So the answer for this question is both A and B are the correct option, friends, right? That is, Reporters Sans Frontiers or Reporters Without Borders is the correct answer for this question. Next we see, and let me tell you one thing, read about World Press Freedom Index completely. Don't leave such kind of topics, because those topics are very much important for your prelims, mains as well as interview as well. How come the interview will be most important from such a point of view? That is, they can ask you in simple terms like World Press Freedom Report, World Press Freedom Index its ranking has been decreased to India. So what do you understand by this? So you need to include the security of the media as well here, the lifestyle of the security as well here, right? The progress of this media in this way. So, and the total support for them, how the public, what is the public opinion in this. So you need to cover all these points in your interview, right, friends? I hope you understood. Let us move for the next question. Which of the following are the mandates of the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting? Option number A, Administration of the Press and Registration of the Books Act 1867 in respect to newspaper. Option B, International cooperation in the field of information and mass media. And option C is import and export of films. And option D is all of the above. So let me know in the comment section, friends, what is your answers for this question. Now let me tell the answer for this question is option number D is the correct answer, right? That is, Administration of the Press and Registration of the Books Act 1867 in respect of the newspapers. Second is International cooperation in the field of the information and mass media, that is technology transfer and information sharing, right, friends? So it will come under the second point. And import and export of the films, that is any kind of films will be imported and exported, and it whether let me tell you another question and let me know answer from your side, friends, right? So when a movie has been imported from another country, whether it will need license or not, right? License or not to show the audience, let me know in the comment sections, right? So if you don't know this question, please Google it. Now let me tell you the answer for this question. Yes, it was needed, right? So next, let me move further. Next question is, choose the correct code. Option number A, L band uses frequency in the 1 to 2 gigahertz range. Option B, KU band utilizes approximately 12 to 18 gigahertz. Option C, KA band services uses the 26.5 to 40 gigahertz segment of the all of the electromagnetic spectrum. And option D, all of the above. So this is very much important question, friends. Don't neglect such kind of topics, right? So the answer for this question is all of the above is the correct answer, right? So if you don't know this topic, let me know in the comment section and Google it. And another option is, I have already made a video on KU and KA band previously, so you can go for that video as well, right? Next we see further 6 question. Choose the correct code from the given below. Option number A, all channels have to take security clearance from the Ministry of Home Affairs. All channels, let me tell you one thing here friends, that is why this question has been I have included in this series. That is, recently ministry has been given a guidelines for all the TV channels to regulate their accesses, right friends? So for this reason it was in news, and you should go through the topic friends, right? Next we see another topic, another question. Option number A is all channels have to take security clearance from the Ministry of Home Affairs. Option B, all channels have to take security clearance from the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. And third one is it should take the clearance from the Ministry of Personnel Department. And fourth one is all channels have to take security clearance from the Ministry of Tourism. Here let me tell you the answer for this question. The answer for this question is Ministry of Home Affairs rather than Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, because here TV channels means everyone will see at the information itself, right? Information and Broadcasting, because because Ministry of Information and Broadcasting itself air all the channels as well, and all the news channels as well, or any kind of programs, right? So for this reason you may get confused, but it needs a clearance from the Ministry of Home Affairs, right? I hope you got out from the dilemma, right friends? So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us meet in the next series as well, next video as well friends, right? So till then, thank you, see you, and love you friends, right? Thank you very much.